Good evening, class. This is Elizabeth Lopez. The article that I found dealing with stress, and this couldn't have come at a more perfect time for me after the week I've had at work. It's on healthline.com, Health Stress Effects on the Body. And I chose this article. It's got a great graphic that shows you the full physical body, starting from the top of your head with headaches, how your brain gets affected by depression, all the way down your chest, heartburn, rapid breathing, weakened immune system, risk of heart attack, high blood sugar, pounding heart, stomach aches, fertility problems, sexual dysfunctions, low sex drive, tense muscles. Stress can wreak havoc on your physical body and on your mind and brain and emotions. But one of the worst things about stress is how it can really make you sick. And one of the ways that we get stressed out is when we're not getting enough sleep, we're not eating properly, we're not exercising. We might have a tough job and not have anyone to talk to about it. So it can lead to irritability, depression, anxiety, lots of headaches, insomnia, and it can really wreak havoc on your life. So one of the ways to relieve stress, sleep relaxation, going to bed doing the 4-7-8 technique, where you breathe in for a count of 4, hold for 7 seconds or a count of 7, and then breathe out through your mouth for a count of 8. I've been doing that since I was pregnant with my first child 25 years ago, and it really helps me relax at night and get to sleep better. So try that tonight when you lay down. Just start 4-7-8, in, hold, out for 4-7-8, and it might take you 4 or 5 times, but it'll knock you out. It's better than a sedative, in my opinion. Okay, so that's one of the ways that we can deal with stress. Another specific thing that we can do is simply, exercise, walk, get all those calories burned so that we are exhausted a little bit more to be able to lay down and get some sleep. Because enough rest is going to really alleviate a lot of that stress. You're going to wake up healthier, feeling better in the morning, able to, jump out of the bed and say this is going to be a great day because you've had enough rest the night before. And your brain really needs that last 2 hours of sleep. A good 7 to 9 hours is really what's good for all of us. So if you can get that much rest, your brain really, really needs that rest. I chose this because it across the board is going to help any client that we're working with for health and wellness, from children up to adults, kids, especially in school right now. Okay, class, sorry, I had a slight interruption. Somebody at my door. Okay, hopefully I can splice this together and make a little movie. I haven't done that yet, so it'll be new for me. The thing about stress, though, the most important part is that we all have stress. All ages have stress. Children are learning so much nowadays. They're having to do homework on the computer. They're not able to go to class with their friends. That's very stressful. Moms and dads that are at home having to help teach their children. That's a new stress. This whole past year has been a new stress for all of us. I don't want to even talk about virus, but stress can make you sick and more susceptible to catching things like viruses. So all of us can deal with having a little bit less stress in our lives by doing what we can to help promote wellness, help ourselves. And the only ways that we can do that sometimes is just resting. One of the ways that we can rest, and when we look at the Bible, the scripture that I chose, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." That's from Matthew 11:28-30. That's one of my favorite parts of scripture. One of the other things that I like is Psalm 94:19. "When doubts filled my mind, your comfort gave me renewed hope and cheer." So when you lay down in bed at night, try your best to relax yourself before you go to sleep. Sometimes our brains are just overworked from the day. So if we can just relax, get enough rest, eat well, exercise, walking, one of the best stress relievers that we can do, that we only have to use our legs for if we can. So I hope that this gives you a little bit of peace tonight when you lay down to rest. I hope that you have less stress this weekend, and maybe you can find some new ways to incorporate into your life so that you've got some more wellness things under your belt. Thank you. Y'all have a blessed weekend.